Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Addie. This here is little Rosemary. She is 8 months old. She is probably like a week away from being 9 months old at this point. We've been kind of slacking on this video, but I wanted to do it nonetheless. So we're gonna share some ways that have been like really good with playing with her at this 8-month age, and as well as give you her like update and kind of developmental milestones, that sort of things, for this 8th month. So if you have an 8-month-old, keep watching. If you have a little one younger or older, I also have lots of other videos surrounding those ages as well from my previous children and when she was younger. So check those out if you're looking for, you know, another month or preschooler or something like that. Around the 8th month age, babies can start to imitate. So one good activity to do with them is imitation. Right here, my girls love doing it with her, and they like to practice arms up and clapping and try to see if she will imitate. Waving is another one to start, although she has not like quite mastered that yet. And kicking legs would be another one. But she does love to put her arms up and to clap. Next up is to get a couple things of Tupperware and spoons and just let them bang them. Sound exploration is huge at this age, so this is one good way to do that. I'll do 2 different spoons, a metal spoon and a wooden spoon of different sizes, because the different sizes, the different textures, the different feelings, and the different sounds that they make are all good for babies to explore. So just Tupperware and spoons are such an easy way. And going along with sound exploration, another thing I like to do is get just a little basket or bin and put different objects in it, all that make different sounds. In this case, maybe a hollow container, a metal spoon, something wooden, maybe a toilet paper roll. All things that make different sounds when they are handled or banged or whatever, that the little 8-month-olds love. Another great thing for this age is stacking cups. Now, they are not stacking them at this age, but they will nest them. Right now, she loves putting things inside other things, so that's a great thing. And then also just banging them. She loves to bang them on the ground. And these ones specifically are great for the bath and water play too. And going along with putting things inside another, if you have a ball drop, this is so good for this age. Object permanence practice and putting something inside another. This is a great, if you're going to invest in like a toy for, multiple ages, this is a really good one. Another thing we like to do at our house is hat play, just the skill of practicing taking off a hat or putting on a hat if you want is really good for them and can keep them occupied. And here we use it to play peekaboo too. I'll just put it in front of her and then drop it and say peekaboo. I wouldn't use a sun hat. We're on vacation, so it's what I have, but a ball cap would do. Cause and effect is huge at this age. So doing things like doing the light switch and seeing how it turns a light on, or ringing the doorbell and listening for the sound, or playing with those door stoppers that kind of, when you move them, create that vibration sound. Those are another thing. But cause and effect things are just really a good way to capture their attention and help them do some learning at the same time. By 8 months, your baby should recognize their name too. So just practicing, "You're Rosemary, I am Mama," is one thing we like to do, and just practice her name. And you can do it in front of a mirror as well. That way they start to recognize while looking at themselves. By this age, baby may have started to crawl as well. So putting a couple obstacles on the floor, I like pillows because they're nice and soft, but doing that to help them work those gross big motors, help them on the way to crawling, make them more stable. All those sorts of things are really good for this age. The next 2 things are not necessarily 8-month-old specific, but they are just things that my daughter has really loved at this age, as well as other ages too. But an empty water bottle and this little pop tube toy. You can get it for $3 at Target right now. Both of these things she has just really loved, so easy investments and easy toys for them. Another thing you will want to do at this age is help them work on their pincer grasp, because that is going to be really important that they have those finger skills. So getting some really small things. Here I have some Cheerios as well as peas. Bonus that she might do some taste tests with these, but you can see here she is trying really hard to work on that pincer grasp. The last idea I have for you today is to look at pictures. Here I'm using my phone because we're out of town and it's all I have for a photo, but if you have a photo book or something, that would be even better. And I just go through it and show her who different people are,
let her look at herself, and we name them and look at them, and she really does enjoy that. And before we do the milestones, I do just want to mention to remember that attention span varies a lot at this age. Sometimes an activity will last for 20 minutes and other times you'll have to change an activity every 5 minutes or so. And so repeating activities is key because some won't work the first time or they won't love it, but then by the time you do it the third time, they'll be totally engrossed. So just keep at it and remember that it really does vary a lot at this age.
So as far as her developmental stuff, nap-wise, we are at 2 naps a day at this point. However, at the first 2 weeks of her 8th month, we were still at 3. She would still do like a 4:35 cat nap before 7 o'clock of bedtime. But right now, she's pretty much down to 2. We're having a really hard time forcing that 3rd one anymore, even though she probably needs it. So on the days that she's not taking that 3rd nap, she's going to bed at 6 p.m. If she has that 3rd nap, she goes to bed at 7. And typically she'll wake up right around 7 too. Those naps for her still are 45 minutes-ish to an hour. That's all we can really get out of her. So her nighttime sleep has not really gotten much better either. She's still up a crazy amount of times. Dan has kind of more taken the reins so that she's not like eating every hour like she kind of was. But yeah, she's not doing too much better. It has slightly improved, but it's not too much better. She is still ridiculous at night, and she's just a very high needs baby comparatively to my other 2. Nursing wise, she is eating she's nursing, I should say, every 3 to 4 hours, but she loves to eat. Food has just taken off. I mean, she'll eat a whole of something. Like, I don't know, you give her a shrimp and she'll eat the entire shrimp. You give her a banana, she'll eat the whole thing. Like, I don't know where it goes, but she is quite chunky. Look at those chunky little legs. Quite chunky, so I guess it goes there. But yeah, she's still nursing every 3 to 4 hours and through the night as well. She is crawling now. That's a big milestone. I don't think she had reached it last time we had done this video. So she is crawling. She's my mobile little baby now. And she has popped her first tooth. So it's her bottom right, and this bottom left one looks like it is gonna come any day now. So we finally have our first tooth. Mama and Dada are still pretty much her only words, which is totally normal. But I do think she is now associating with them with us, whereas before I think she was just saying sounds. Now ma means mama, and da da da, she's talking about Dada, and we can tell that she is associating with them. She is still in diaper size 2 and clothing size 6 to 9, still fitting her really well. And as far as her favorite toys, that little pop tube that I showed you earlier, that is one of her favorite things. And pretty much anything that you don't want her to have is her favorite thing. You know, your keyboard on your computer, one of her favorite things to try to go for. So just anything you don't really want her to have at the moment is like a favorite thing. So of course, that's probably how it always goes. And then another thing she is developmentally doing is starting to imitate, as I kind of mentioned earlier. She's starting to put her arms up. If you say arms up, she will start clapping. If you try to clap, she's trying to wave, even though that's not, you know, really developed quite yet. But she is starting to do imitations, so that is super, super cute and a really cool milestone to reach. So I think that is all for today. Do you want to say bye, little Rosemary? You want to say bye-bye? Do you want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. You're looking at my hand. What's my hand doing? Bye-bye. See you guys in the next one.